Dawson, what do you sort of make of the year you guys all had and everything that as a group and individually so many of these guys have accomplished, including yourself?
Yeah, obviously it's not the way that we wanted to end, but I'm super proud of myself and the team and what we did throughout the season. There was a lot of big milestones that we hit, and just I think putting up the amount of wins we did and the performances and just I think it was pretty unbelievable, and it was a special year for sure.
What can you sort of take from the playoff experience that you all got in, again, individually, but also as a team, and maybe where, to take that next step, what that looks like?
Yeah, it was great for a lot of us. That was our first taste of, the professional playoffs, and it was a lot of fun. Obviously, a great experience that we had. I thought we did, pretty good for how we for our first time there. But obviously, we want to progress on this and get better because we want a lot of years of this to come, and we're going to take as much as we can from it, and definitely regroup and hope we're back there next year.
Did you surprise yourself at all with some of the success you had individually?
Personally, me?
Yeah.
No, I prepared, summer, and I wanted to make sure I elevated my game from last season. And I think a big thing is just, having that confidence and believing in yourself. And I just wanted to make sure that I came back and had a better season. And, I felt I did that, and I was very pleased with it. But, I want to have another good season, off season, and come back even stronger again.
Is there anything specifically you want to improve on this summer? Sorry.
I think just overall, the game is so fast. I just want to make sure I keep on getting quick, making those decisions, improving on my shot again. I want to score goals, put the puck in the net, and I just want to make sure I keep working on that aspect because, that's a big part of my game, and I want to make sure I definitely take advantage of the off season.
You played all 82 last year and this year. Any difference? Like, did you find it easier, more challenging?
I think last year, obviously, I had the rookie camp, all the preseason games. It was a long season, and this year, I came in, I knew what to expect. How long of a year it actually is, and I think that did help a lot, and I felt better off going in towards the end of the year and then getting ready for playoffs. And I think just every year, once you get used to playing that many games, it'll become more normal, and I'm hoping it'll even be better next season.
It seemed like at the beginning of the year, your role compared to now was a lot smaller. So what did it mean to be entrusted to finally get that larger role and then start to see the success come on in?
Yeah, I just want to be the best player I can every night when I go out there, and every night I give it my all, and then when it started going good and in your way, you want to make sure you grab hold of that and use that opportunity, and I think I really did that, and I've always said I want to be a big part of this team and group, and I'm pleased with how I ended my season.
Dawson, what have you liked about Lindy Ruff, his coaching style, and getting the young players and some veteran players in mix here, and then just the experience of having him in the playoffs? What was it like having Lindy?
Yeah, I think Lindy's great. Obviously, I've had him 2 years now, and give me that opportunity as a young guy to prove myself, and I just I really take those advice from him and listen and pay attention. And I think just with the group we had and how they did use the old guys with the younger ones and just really gel us together, I think it's a big learning experience for us. And I think obviously everyone in this room in that staff room also and upstairs, I think it's a big part of it, and everyone contributes.
What are some of your favorite moments from the season, both from a team standpoint and a personal standpoint?
Yeah, I think just obviously that start we had was a big staple point for us, that 13-game win streak, and really put us there. And other people wasn't sure what to think of it, but we knew we believed in it, and I think that really we just carried on with that, and I think that really solidified our, what kind of team we were and how good we were.
What does off-season training look like for you, and have you maybe considered playing at Worlds or anything like that?
I think obviously a long year, and I want to make sure that I take this time, regroup, make sure I feel good, and then I think it's, like I said, it's a really important summer for me. I want that third year to be a major one for me, and come next year and be a top player and elevate my game again. So I want to make sure I can do whatever I can to make sure that on day one of next season I'll be have that extra level.
Dawson, what did you learn about the emotional and the mental grind of the postseason?
You're playing the same team every night, and momentum is a big thing. Mm-hmm. You obviously see that, and every second night you're playing. It's a grind, but that's the beauty of the game. You love it. Every night we love coming in here, putting on our gear, and going out there and battling, and I think we really handled that well and got through. And we would have liked to change the outcome of how this last week went, but like I said, it was definitely a great stepping stone for us.
Your brother's NHL draft eligible this year. Can you give us maybe give NHL teams a little scouting report on what they could expect if they do draft him?
I think he had a good year. He came up big there in the playoffs, but he's a big goalie, mobile, and I think he's like me, very competitive, and I just wish him the best, obviously. No matter what happens, we always talk about it, but if it's meant to be, you're going to find your way, and I think that's a big thing, just to look forward to that, and he's been working on his game, and I see bright things for him for sure.
You get in the ear of Fitzy and say, like, take him.
That's not my job. if I could have him, perfect, but if I can score on him, I'll do with that too.